Hey there, it's Rosema here. It's good to be back for another Starfield play review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Regrets by MinionSquisher. MinionSquisher states on the mod page that this is their first ever quest mod. I'm pleased to say the mod is very polished and shows no signs of inexperience on the mod author's part. We get a quest marker as soon as we enter Aquila City. The first quest objective is a slate at the rock. That seems to be a popular design choice, and there's nothing wrong with getting the player to go back to those familiar locations throughout the game. The note was written in a bold, fast-paced, and personal style. We begin with a trope: someone's in trouble and we're going to follow his trail. We have an original location added to Montera Luna. Let's see how the modder did with the layout. I'm just going to stand like this for a while because it looks dramatic. So here's the new location. It looks like there's some damage here. There isn't a lot going on with this exterior, but that's understandable. Cluttering an area like this takes a lot of time and patience. Inside the building, we find the next clue, plus some lore slates. Everything is well written, and the author demonstrates the ability to write in different styles. The interior cluttering is very good, probably my favorite of any of the quests I've seen so far. For some reason, the next location is on Titan. I can feel the tension building. I'm expecting some nice action at the next location. I'm just going to slowly walk through the snow, because I think it's dramatic AF. Here we are at the target location. I'm ready to exterminate some faceless nobodies. Looks like MinionSquisher attempted some terraforming. Good to see. Here we go. We have an ominous quest objective. Oh F, XRP's down. As you can see, I've removed health bars to make combat more immersive, but this dude seems to be a boss. As you can see, I try to play with a cautious and realistic style. I have a mod to reduce HP, which makes this approach almost a necessity, for me at least. Things are getting pretty intense. I'm pretty much pinned down here. I rarely put points into resistance, and I never pay attention to or modify my armors, so this type of situation happens a lot. But that is the double-edged sword of Bethesda's design style. You have to balance the gameplay yourself. I'm really happy with how combat works for me in Starfield, and I'll try to list the mods and gameplay settings I use in a future video. By the way, This level design looks great, doesn't it? I don't know if the mod author designed all of this themselves, but it looks good and fits seamlessly with the vanilla style. Another quiet kill, kind of. Assuming that MinionSquisher built this location from the ground up in the creation kit, they deserve massive respect here. That's the location cleared. The notes on the computers were excellent. The classic good-bad archetypes are in use here, and I never get sick of them in that traditional Beth style. I can tell MinionSquisher is a veteran Bethesda quest mod player. Now, as I'm sure you can tell, we're in space, which gives me a chance to do more sexy camera tricks. The cluttering in here is awesome. Good job, mod author. As usual, I just skip over the details, avoiding quest spoilers. Here we have a bit of Starfield history, one of the first voiced NPCs added by a modder.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
She gives us a poignant little quest, and then we're off. So that's the quest Regrets by MinionSquisher completed. I think I spent about 2.5 hours playing. I wasn't rushing, and I stopped to film at certain points. I think an hour and a half would be a fair estimate for most players. I liked this quest a lot. It had all that classic Bethesda quest mod sentiment, and the writing reminded me of some of my favorite mods from Skyrim and Oblivion. The execution leaves little to critique. It was almost perfect. I just found the player's dialogue during the final encounter to be needlessly silly, while the overall mood of the moment was very dark. Perhaps that was an attempt to balance things. Either way, this was my favorite Starfield quest so far. If you're a Starfield fan, then consider this quest a must-play. You can feel the passion from the author in the writing, and the pace and timing is perfect. Next, I'm going to play Lazarus Awakened, also by MinionSquisher. Then I'm going to take a break and see what Bethesda do. So I'll see you soon for the Lazarus Awakened review. See you then, my friends.